top ride from Luis Leon Sanchez. And here are Groupama FDJ, their talisman, their emblem, the man who's embodied the team for the last decade. They've been stage hunting machines at this race in Italy over the past few years. It's been a philosophy that served them well, particularly with Arnaud Demar. 8 stages, 2 points jerseys as well in the last 3 years. But this time, it's the Giro that's serving as a first major stop on Tibo Pinot's big wave goodbye to professional cycling as a rider. He's hoping to rekindle some of the magic that he's made on Italian roads in the past, and today he's not far off doing that, as Primož Roglič, I think, might be about to lose a man. Dennis is down at the back here, and Pinot still at the front, still with Cepeda anchoring his wheel, and the extra weight to that anchor being added by Einer Rubio. These two not really getting too much on the Maglia Rosa group.
No, we can see there that the team of Geraint Thomas, they're just continuing on to set the pace there, and difficult for a rider to ride out in front there when you have teammates that are working to a plan here, and that's what they're doing here. Laurens de Plus is riding, as we can see, another
Cepeda again, just before the hardest part of the climb, if stops. 2 kilometers to go. Alex Cepeda launches. We know he's fast enough as well to the finish. Rubio untested in those terms.
But Rubio looking better. He's reacting immediately. I think he's getting confident here. What's he just keeping something back and waiting. And this is going to be a complicated one for Tibo Pinot. It's getting really complicated here. And if he does not win this, after what he's been doing on this final climb, this will be a tough one for him, to lose looking like he was the man to win this stage, but unfortunately just not able to shake the two others after trying for umpteen times.
Already a tough day psychologically, morally for Eolo Cometa. Lorenzo Fortunato being dropped. Carthy trying to hang on to the small gap he has ahead of the Maglia Rosa. Pinot riding here. Cries of Allez Thibaut. He's 1.6 kilometers from the line now. 6 stage wins over the course of his 16 Grand Tour appearances. Alpe d'Huez, Tourmalet. He's finished on the final GC podium of the Tour de France as well. He's worn the white jersey, and he's also enjoyed stage success here in Italy. But one of his lowest moments came here. He was 24 hours from the podium and ended up with pneumonia in hospital. Here's Hugh Carthy, always gives it a go, rather like Tibo Pinot. And Pinot still on the front, still the man doing all the work, still holding that gap at 2 minutes and 3 from the Maglia Rosa.
Yes, well, I think he is just trying to keep a real high pace here and see can he put the others on the rivet, as they say, put him on the limit. And he knows, the other guys in the sprint may be a bit faster than him.
Keep your eye here, because here comes Santiago Buitrago, sorry, Sean. Just moving to the front. It's the first move we've had for a while in the general classification shake-up. And Damiano Caruso is ready. That's done for Laurens de Plus. It's action stations, it's battle stations in the GC group. And it's Buitrago who just makes another selection. Trying to react, trying to protect Geraint Thomas there was Arensman, and out the front moves Damiano Caruso. Caruso now attacks, and it's up to the rest to chase. Now, who is going to chase? Does Geraint Thomas go after him? For now, the answer is no. It's Arensman who's trying to take this down, and we have those fireworks, albeit a long way up the climb.
Yes, well, it's a long way and close to the finish, but again, every second counts in those finishes where you can pull back a bit of time. And Caruso, he is becoming a danger, won 1:28 in the GC, but Arensman, he is the man who is going to continue setting the pace for Geraint Thomas, the race leader.
900 metres to line. Tibo Pinot in the blue, wearing 101. Yellow, pink, green, white, the multicoloured jersey of EF sitting on his wheel was Cepeda. Third wheel in the blue was Rubio. This is Caruso, and there are casualties in this group. Barré-Peintre has been dropped. He's just shaking things up and giving the GC a bit of a move. Kemna has survived into this group as well, and now we go into the final few hundred metres, and look at St. Peter giving it all. St. Peter's there, 2.25 hours of full gas racing. The fireworks have been going off. Pinot trying to close the gap. He waits, Rubio's there, but St. Peter's hanging on all the way to the line, is he? Can Pinot come around now on the right hand side as we look at it? It's been launched, it's going. Pinot suffering, courage, but it's Rubio who's hung on. Rubio who's there. St. Peter looks to have burnt his matches. It's Rubio, Movistar looking for this one, but Pinot coming around now. 200 metres to go, and Tibo Pinot makes it back. But is there any energy left? No, there isn't. Pinot is beaten. Pinot is done, and it was the crafty, sly, clever, brilliant tactics from Einer Rubio, who hung on, who sandbagged, who looked like he was suffering, but Rubio wins, and Movistar have their day. Heartbreak for Pinot, who rode with panache. Above the Rhone Valley, it was vintage Pinot again, but it wasn't enough to take the victory. From Colombia to living in Italy to success at the Giro, Einer Rubio, take a bow. Stage win goes to Movistar, and let's look back. That is a real victory. Now then, here we go. We've seen Dunbar make a move behind, looking for time as well. This is Carthy on the road, gaining time back. And look at Eddie Dunbar here. He's taken off from the GC favourites, who haven't really had much of a race. It's been a bit of a damp effort from them today. But look at Derek G. He has given everything. Now behind, it's Thomas looking for seconds. Caruso, who'd launched that attack, is hanging on to the back. This is G crossing the line, but behind, Carthy holding to hope on to what he's got. Leknesson just struggling to hold the wheel. He might ship a second or two here. It's Geraint Thomas who's going to ride them in. He's going after his old teammate Dunbar there. He's still 150 metres from the line. Leknesson looks like the loser out of this group with a few seconds being shipped. Roglic is there. Carthy's trying to hang on. It's been a big effort for him. He will take something. It'll be a handful of seconds for Hugh Carthy. No bonuses left. But what an entertaining finale from the breakaway. Geraint Thomas will keep the Maglia Rosa. Andreas Leknesson still in the fight, but he'll move down in terms of seconds. A big job from Laurens de Plus and Thymen Arendsman. This is Il Enfant Wilder. And all the glory goes to a man who was just watching them argue in front for most of the climb and who picked their pocket in the final few hundred metres.